After Indian administration has abrogated Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir, enabling the Indian state to receive direct benefits from the centre, Baffled Pakistan is trying hard to whip up havoc and violence through continuous terror attacks in Kashmir. The region has witnessed 3 terror attacks in only last week, causing huge casualties and turmoil in the valley. We have a report.
In a bid to create unrest in the valley, Pakistan-backed terrorist group launched a grenade attack at a bus stop near a busy market in support town of North Kashmir's Baramulla district, injuring at least 20 civilians. It was the second grenade attack in 3 days after 6 members of India's security forces were injured in Srinagar recently. The attack took place a day before the visit of a delegation of European Union MPs in the valley as a failed endeavour to muster international support against the Indian government's decision to revoke Article 370.
Pakistan will not stop these actions under any circumstances till such time we punish him and punish him extremely hard. Because if they stop pushing in infiltrators, the Kashmir narrative is lost. After Article 370 has been abrogated and 35 has been taken off, there are only about 200 to 300 militants in the valley who are running short of ammunition, they are running short of weapons, and Pakistan is in a desperate situation trying to beef them up. Otherwise, once the winter set in, even those people will be eliminated, and 99% we will be able to establish full peace and tranquility, which Pakistan doesn't want to happen.
Scrapping of the temporary special status of Jammu and Kashmir has badly rattled Pakistan, which is desperately trying to draw international attention on the issue by launching terror attacks in Kashmir with the help of terrorist groups. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir has become the hub of terror launch pads. Terrorists in these launch pads are always on the lookout to infiltrate into Kashmir, which is facilitated by Pakistan Army's constant unprovoked ceasefire violations. Continuing with its malicious agenda, Pakistan Border Action Team last week launched rounds of ceasefire violations in order to help terrorists cross the LOC. Having lost its security personnel and civilians in the firing by Pakistan, the Indian Army launched its retaliatory action by dismantling terror launch pads in the POK's Neelam Valley.
Pakistan has actually converted POK into a terrorist rule state or province. There are so many terrorist training camps all over POK, and there are almost about 58 launch pads with 500 terrorists wanting to ingress into India at any point of time. The local government virtually is non-existent. It is the terrorists who ruling the roost. Under the circumstances, POK, including Gilgit and Baltistan, has become a totally terrorist-sponsored and terrorist-ruled province.
Baffled by India's counter-terrorism attack, 5 migrant workers were brutally killed by armed terrorists suspected to be associated with Pakistan-based terrorist organization Jaish Mohammad in Kashmir's Kulgam district as an attempt to create environment of fear and panic among civilians. Earlier this week, in another brutal attack, 3 migrant laborers were killed by terrorists in Shopian and Pulwama districts. With such vicious attempts, Pakistan is trying to hinder the economy and progress in Kashmir by threatening people who try to reopen their business or otherwise return to normal life in Kashmir, hoping to maintain a crisis state with the intention to gather the attention of international community.
Well, Kashmir is still unsettled after more than 2.5 months. There is something going on there by which migrant workers, that means they want to ruin the economy or the progress in Kashmir. No money, no shopping. No shopping, no life. Therefore, that is what seems to be happening.
While the situation in Jammu and Kashmir is returning back to normalcy, Pak-sponsored terror outfits are using every trick in the book to incite civil unrest in the region. Such consistent attempts of Pakistan at fomenting trouble and breaching harmony in an otherwise peaceful Kashmir reek of its duplicity.